Hi guys, welcome to this instructional video. We're going to explain to you today how to play a game called Secret Agent Tag. Now, this is one of my favourite games. It's really fun to take part in, but also can be quite funny to watch as well, as you see the players running around and not sure who they're supposed to be running away from. So this works really well with juniors. It can be great for an arena session or beach club, or just if you're out and about and you've got a space and you want to play quite an active game. So let's get stuck in. So you're going to start, you're going to have to explain, because there's a few different roles to be played during the game. So in order to give out the roles, get the students to sit in a circle and close their eyes. It's really important that they don't look around or they're going to kind of ruin the game for themselves and for all the other players. So close their eyes, and then as a leader you can walk around the outside and you can say something along the lines of, whoever I touch on the head is going to be the bad guys. So let's say as you walk around, you're going to touch this one and this one. Okay, and we've put them in blue there just for the example of this video, but obviously all the other players aren't going to know who you've chosen. Okay, then you're going to carry on walking around, and this time you're going to say, anyone who I touch on the head is going to be the secret agents. So let's say you choose this student, and perhaps you choose this student here. Okay, so again, we've just put them in the bibs here. We kept them in pink because they do actually work with the remaining players, but again, none of the students are going to know which role everyone else has, okay? And from there you can say open your eyes and you can count down from 3, 2, 1 and the game begins. So how does this game work? So it's like a regular game of tag, so all the players are going to kind of run around, but so there's a few different aims for the different players. The regular ones we're going to call the citizens. Their aim is just to try and avoid being tagged by the bad guys. Now the bad guys, who we put in blue, but again no one knows who they are, their job is to try and tag all of the players and make them stuck within the playing field. The secret agents are like the citizens, but they can also free the other players. But again, they don't really want anyone else to know who they are, so that the bad guys don't try and target them. So there's kind of two tactics you can play for the bad guys. You can be quite sneaky about it, so they could kind of subtly tag the other players and say you're stuck. And when they tag them, they can just sit down cross-legged on the floor. Then you can run around and catch this one. Or the other way they could do it is just run around and make it really obvious that they're the bad guys and just go around and try and tag as many people as quickly as possible. Okay? So whilst the other players are kind of still running around. Once they're stuck on the floor, they're out of the game until they've been freed by one of the secret agents. So we've got this secret agent in this bib here. So he's going to run around and he can tag the other player and just say, you're free. And when he does that, the player is allowed to stand up and carry on running around again. Okay? But it's a really good idea for the secret agents not to let the bad guys know who they are. So if they're too obvious and they run around and make it really obvious that they're the secret agents, then the next thing the bad guys are going to do is tag them. And once they're tagged, they're not going to be able to free anyone else, and this makes it really difficult for the pink team to win this game. Okay? So it's really fun that they get to be a little bit deceptive whilst they're all still kind of running around and burning off energy, which is great as well. So yeah, so it's a really fun game to play. You should set a time limit for this game, so perhaps around 5 minutes. And you can say after that time, if there's still enough players free from the pink team, or the citizens as we called them, then we can say that the citizens won. Or if the bad guys manage to catch all of the players and make them stuck within the playing field before the time limit runs out, then we can say the bad guys have won. So yeah, give it a try, explain really clearly the different roles to the students so they understand before they start playing. And then apart from that, try a few rounds, change up the roles. They're going to want to try out being the bad guy, being the secret agent, so try and mix it up and share the roles amongst the students, and yeah, have fun.